before I start my presentation, I would like to ask Yu Fei a question. Do you think that organizations have a responsibility to try to provide work that is meaningful, satisfying, and as enjoyable as possible?
Yes.
Good try. How about Jendong? No. Good try. Shall we give you a big clap? So, for our group of you, the answer should be yes and no. There is not right or wrong answer. So, before I tell you all the reason, I will share a video with all of you.
Hello, I need a message in 10 seconds. Thank you.
Too much. I would like to have a cheesecake now.
Combined?
Yes, please.
Dear darling, do you want to join class later?
No.
Oh, please, go with me.
Alright, baby. See you later.
See you. One, two, three, go.
Let's continue to work.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. So, for the movie above, normally the employee will feel very happy and feel work very effectively during the beginning of the work period. But in the longer period, the employee will feel stressful and feel pressure in their working, such as the company giving the pressure to them in order to hit the sales target. So, if the company keep on giving the pressure to the employee without care about their feelings, so the employee may choose to leave the company. So, however, at the company Google, they will try to satisfy the physiological needs of the employee, which it can lead them to work effectively. According to the Maslow hierarchy, physiological needs are the very basic needs such as air, water, food, sleep, etc. When these are not satisfied, the employee they may feel sickness, irritation, pain, and discomfort, etc. So it is important to satisfy the employee's physiological needs so it can lead them happy with their work life. Employee loyalty and retention can be achieved, and they will be work effectively. So it can lead the company to become high productivity, low cost, and make profits. So that's my presentation. I would like to my presentation to Kai Cheng. Thank you.
Very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Kai Chong, and now I would like to continue on our presentation. Besides satisfying the physiological needs as mentioned by Marvin earlier, organizations should also be responsible to provide meaningful working experience for their employees. in order to satisfy their esteem needs. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, people have a need to be respected by others, as well as to have self-esteem and self-respect. They need to engage themselves in activities that give them a sense of contribution to feel accepted and self-valued. Meaningful work includes ethical practices, which are often associated with the growing concern of environmental preserve. In this instance, Google gives incentives to their employees for purchasing hybrid cars in order to encourage them to use a cleaner modes of transportation. Meanwhile, at the headquarters, bicycles are scattered among buildings for their employees to use for short trips around the campus, reducing the needs for car trips. Moreover, for employees who walk, cycle, or self-powered to work, they can earn a point that will be translated into donations from Google to their charity of choice. In short, employees are now doing their jobs not just for economic rewards, but doing it also allows them to contribute to the society and the environment. This makes them to feel that their job is important, and they also feel good about what they're doing. Thus, they become motivated and staff morale increases. Apart from being responsible internally, organizations should also be responsible externally regarding their impacts on the society and the environment as a whole. People have become more concerned about the environment nowadays. Thus, organizations could meet such public expectations by providing meaningful and ethical practices. Moreover, such practices also add value to their brand image, enhance their reputation, and which in turn increase their business sustainability. As a conclusion, satisfying both employees and the society needs allows organizations to achieve good corporate social responsibility, which is an important factor for the long-run corporate success. That's all for this part, and now I'd like to pass to Ivy to continue on our part.
Thanks, Ngachong. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yes, thanks for the response. So, next, I'll proceed with the reasons of organization of not having the responsibility to provide work that are meaningful, enjoying, and satisfying. Well, before I begin my presentation, I would like to ask a very simple question. Maybe I would like to choose someone. Sumun? Based on this picture, what came across of you when I talk about Apple?
iPhone?
Right. I think every one of us will have the same answer. As Apple launched the latest gadget, iPad and iPhone in UK, Foxconn, based in China, Shenzhen, one of the largest makers of Apple devices, have broken under the pressure to keep up with the new orders. In 2010, a total of 16 people have actually committed suicide by jumping from the high building in Foxconn due to the military management style. Here I have an article regarding on the Foxconn latest news. Our group have actually come up with a role play on how's the working condition in Foxconn. Let's have a look at the role play. up the responsibility of providing work that are meaningful, enjoying, and satisfying, because the main objective is to maximize the profit for the shareholder. This should be a norm because shareholders are the owner of the company that provide capital to the company. In Foxconn's case, they have not only hired cheap labor, but as well as fully exploit them in order to maximize their profit. As a conclusion, all organizations do have the corporate social responsibility to provide work that are meaningful, enjoying, and satisfying, as well as meeting the public expectations. However, they should not neglect that the main objective of a company is to run the business and maximize their profit. So before we end our group presentation, is there any question from the floor?
No.
Yes, David?
Can you explain what is a military management style?
Good question. Since that you have paid attention to our presentation, the management style applied by Foxconn is categorized as a military management style because they have implemented a very tight security control on the staff wherever they go. Apart from that, they are not allowed to talk to each other, even the person actually sitting beside them. This causes the staff of not having the freedom and feel that they are being in the jail. Any more questions from the floor? No more. Then we conclude our presentation.